As if my relaxing stay at the Azure coast wasn't enough. I spent the end of the day walking around through what was, to me, uncharted territory. Everyone was dug in, at least at the moment. I don't think anyone knew what was going on. That was probably true since day one of this shit show. I was able to get pretty far without being spotted. I passed a few pillboxes and barricades, but I wasn't about to go checking to see who was inside. These scavs are hilarious. Their idea of a marksman's ideal hiding spot is atop the highest possible point where they leave a nice silhouette. I imagine they get replaced fairly often. Gear was pretty scarce to come by. I should have taken more from the resort, but I wasn't about to get caught with my pants down. They must have figured out how to use radios. Seemed like they just kept coming. I had rarely seen so many in one place before. A pistol and a well-used helmet were better than nothing, especially considering I was running out of 5.45 for Drunken Pilot's shit machine gun. Anyway, they told me a name, Prepper. That's all I had, and I needed so much more. Supplies, a place to be at night, and a way out of here. For all I knew, this guy was a slimeball. After all, he was a local. And an arms dealer. He might kill me on sight. He might want to snuggle for all I know. I'll snuggle my pistol up his ass and pull the fucking trigger till it goes click. I miss American movies. Lucky for me, loyalties were shifting from faction to just plain survival. I'd heard that neutral zones were popping up here and there. These places where traders and dealers set up, their interest was making some coin and keeping fed, and as long as you didn't fuck around, everyone was welcome. So I expected to see some bear there. I knew the temptation to kill would be overwhelming. Anyway, I managed to skate around the outskirts of the military base. Plenty of gunfire coming from that direction. I hadn't been there before, and you couldn't drag me in there alive. Most of the USEC operations in there went very wrong. Command was real hush-hush about it. When things went well, we'd hear about it. And when they didn't, all you'd have were the rumors. And rumor had it that quite a few USEC were killed there, some possibly captured. The really far-fetched one was that there was some gigantic Russian psychopath, ex-military, running the place. And they talked about this guy like he was some myth. God. A monster. And I didn't need to or want to go find out if this bear was real. Little did I know someday I'd wear his fur coat as a jacket. By the time I'd reached the factory, I was completely exhausted again. And the factory wasn't just some place you could stay and sleep, but it wasn't a place I could skip over either. I needed enough to get me through the wildlife reserve and into that little seaside paradise where Prapper was supposed to be. The place was crawling with scavs. Still, I thought I might have had an easy enough time. Sneak around, kill a couple nice and quiet. GTFO. You'd think I'd have known not to get my hopes up by then. Just my luck. I stumbled onto some operators. I wasn't about to go in quiet or peaceful. These PMCs were having a raid and I wasn't taking any chances on them. Sorry, boys. The place was a fucking maze. A maze filled with rats, guarding their precious cheese. I am become Exterminator. Shredder of rats. miracle I survived. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the last man standing. And I could hear the rats, the scared ones, sneaking around waiting for me to leave. I left towards the woods with a full backpack, full pockets, and a few upgrades to the kit. I kept a shit machine gun around for the moment. She'd been good to me. I knew that as long as I was able to make it through the game reserve the next day, I'd be better off. Near some sort of civilization, if there was any left. We'll see.